video game show. It's a video game show. It's not a game show about videos. It's a video game show.
Welcome to the GamerCast Network Video Game Show for Sunday.
23rd.
No, it's the 30th.
Is it the 30th? Oh my god.
Sunday, August 23rd, 2009. This is episode 157.
Wait, what?
I didn't save the baby in time.
What?
It's not the 23rd.
It's the 30th.
Did I say the 30th?
You said the 23rd.
Ah, Jesus. See what you people have done to me? You've broken me in my total talkability.
We broke Chad.
We broke you.
August 30th, 2009. This is episode 1... Jesus, I can't even go anymore. I'm dead.
I didn't even do nothing this week. This is fun.
This is episode 157.
This is
I'm Chad.
episode 156.
This is episode Puberty Boy.
Changes.
I grew some hairs this week.
This is episode 157. I'm Chad, and this week for the roll call, a question from Phil. Go, Phil.
What is the last game that you purchased from an actual store? Like, you actually had to drive or walk, not digitally downloaded.
And joining us today is Ivan.
Well, the last game I bought was Professor Layton 2. I bought that Friday, but that wasn't for me. That was for Mary. I think the last game I bought for me in a store was Wrath of the Lich King.
You bastard.
Haha.
How did you steal my answer?
Well, because it's been since like last November since I physically bought a game.
No, I bought Professor Layton.
Oh. Well, I didn't buy it for me, so I...
No, you bought it, though. You bought it in a store, didn't you?
Yeah, but I didn't know if the question was, what was the last game you bought a store for you? Because it was a gift for somebody else.
Does that count? Judges? Can I use the same answer?
Yes, fine. Go for it.
Yes, my answer is Lich King.
Your answer is Lich King. We're moving on. And also joining us is Keith.
Actually, Batman Arkham Asylum, which I picked up on the way home from work the other day from Best Buy.
Okay. Very good. Also joining us is Phil.
I think it was Left 4 Dead.
Really?
Wow, that was last October?
Yeah, I think so.
I like how you said that. Last October?
And finally joining us is Bob.
I bought Unreal Tournament 3. It was $20, and I was too lazy to wait for the download. That was like 3 gigs because I wanted to play now.
You know you can activate over Steam.
Yeah, I know. I did. And it's there, and it's activated. So it was actually more convenient than Steam because it was faster, and I had it now.
And my answer is Professor Layton 2.
Professor Layton 2? I thought there was only the one.
Professor Layton 2 just came out last Tuesday?
Yes.
Well, I was answering Bob's question because he said I thought there was only one.
I was being a dick because Ched said his thing funny. So it sounded like he bought Professor Layton 2. Not as well like the second sequel. You know what? I'm going to just shut up.
Not also 2 TWO, not TOO.
2II, not 2 TOO. See?
No, you said 2 as in also, which would be TOO.
No, 2 as in
TWO
II.
is in 2, as
Professor
in the
Layton
sequel.
2.
It's all gone sour!
No, 2II is what I meant.
Yes, the sequel.
And for some reason people listen to this shit. I don't even know why.
I don't know, but last week when we didn't do a show, people were pissed off. They're like, I was like ready to download and listen to on my way to work, and like there's no show, and like, F you. People do actually listen to the show, and when there isn't one, they get mad, so I guess that's a good thing.
You know, there's a way for them to guarantee a show every week.
Which is?
Send us money.
Send Chad buckets of money.
No, I would spread the wealth.
No, that I still wouldn't do it. Do it yourself, man. You get buckets of money and keep it.
This week on the GamerCast Network. Episode 206 of Gamertag Radio features an interview with Gamer DNA about their new site update and how social networking sites are changing the gaming industry. Podtoid discusses Arkham Asylum, prepares for PAX, and hopefully gets some closure on the chicken nugget fiasco. This week the podcasters are playing hide and seek. If you find us, you win a cat. Only on Destructoid. Podtacular is at MLG Dallas getting the best of Halo 3 professional gaming. Check out episode 202 for the debut of MLG Live with post-event breakdowns and special interviews. Discover the community that brings you all these great podcasts and more at GamerCastNetwork.com.
Next topic.
Okay, so let's do what we gotta do here.
So how's Batman?
How is Batman, Keith? You bought it for the 360, I'm guessing?
Yeah, for the 360. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I enjoy it greatly.
I've heard many, many, many good things. Brigo and several others who are not only big Batman fans but have purchased the game are like singing its praises.
There are definitely praises to be sung. It's very fun. You upgrade yourself as you gain experience. So you can like learn different takedown moves or upgrade your Batarang and get remote control Batarang and multiple Batarangs, and you can do your explosives and upgrade those, the little proximity mines and things like that. It's all basically trying to hide and sneak around and take everybody out. It's definitely more stealth-based than just charging in and punching things. But I'm having a blast with it. If you played the demo and you like the demo, you would like it. The only thing I could see happening with this is it just getting old once you beat it, because then what really are you doing?
Yeah, that's my question is, do you think there's any replay value to the game?
Not really. I mean, I'm a Batman fan, so I will play it because it's fun. But I wouldn't say run out and buy it unless you are a Batman fan. Otherwise, just rent it because it's awesome. You should play it. I'm just not saying you should necessarily buy it, but you should definitely play it.
And that was the video game show for August 30th, 2009. I'm Bob. Goodbye. Make your own damn show if you're going to get pissed and throw beer bottles at my car.
Okay.
That's just what it felt like. It was like, those bands that play at bars and they have to play behind, chain link fences so the hillbillies don't throw whiskey bottles at them. That's what it felt like. Nothing positive. There's no money. You get 10 comments a week, but as soon as we don't do nothing, it's like, F you, here's a beer bottle, you pricks. Not making a show and ruining my commute. Oh, pardon the hell out of me for ruining your commute.
Wow.
I said the door was open, but you still break the window. What the hell?
No radio in car. Come on.
You took it last time. No, for something completely different.
Next topic.
So, Ivan, how'd you like Trine?
Trine was a lot of fun up until actually very last level is infuriatingly difficult. But in that weird kind of masochistic way where while you're playing it, you want to punch a kitten, and then when you finally finish the level after, playing the same level over and over and over for 3 hours, when you finally finish it, you're like, all right, that was cool, I want to do that again.
I love those kitten punching inducing games.
Who needs a game?
Bob, did you even try the last level of the game?
No, I didn't get that far yet.
Okay, just checking. Even though you've had it for how many months compared to...
A month longer than Ivan has. I'm a very bad video game player.
Okie dokie. Let's see. Did I do anything?
Yes, I'm going to say you did.
I played Professor Layton. A little bit of Professor Layton and the...
Diabolical Box.
Yeah.
Which Mary strangely did not find amusing when I said could also be a good name for a porn movie.
It could.
I'd buy it.
Basically, if you like the first Professor Layton game, you'll like the second Professor Layton game. It's more of the same. Just more puzzles, different puzzles. Not much else to say about that, actually.
And that's all I have to say about that.
Okay. So,
did you just me?
You just got echt.
Yeah.
I think I did.
No.
You did. You just got echt.
You kind of did. You kind of went, ugh.
No. I didn't do that.
No, I didn't do that.
Oh, God, we are such I love it.
Yeah.
Anyway. Phil, did you do anything?
No, I'm just eating some ice cream right now.
No, not right now. You've been eating ice cream all week, fatty?
Sure am.
Got the diabetes. Got the sugar.
Well, if we're talking, well.
Yeah, got the diabetes.
I can't talk right. The diabetes is spread to my mouth.
We did play Punch Out on the Wii over at Brian's house.
Yes, we did. We did play Punch Out.
We kind of cheated and just used the D-pad and didn't really use the motion control. I enjoyed it. It was a little tougher than I thought it was going to be. Pretty much the same strategies and whatnot, but yeah.
It's an okay game. I didn't like it that much, but hey, whatever.
It was just like you said, okay. It wasn't anything fantastic. It wasn't rape your sister good. It was just okay.
That's a unique way of putting it, but yeah, okay. That's
Only one of us have a sister.
I do.
Bob does.
That's the one. I said only one of us has a sister.
Oh, I thought you said none of us have a sister.
Yeah, I thought you said none of us.
Sorry.
Ugh.
No, do not want. She's married, isn't she?
My sister, yeah. I don't think I would rape her regardless.
No, that was the joke.
Whew, good thing she's married.
That was the joke. It was like, oh, no, that's gross, dude. She's married.
Like I said, dude, I barely pay attention to what you guys say.
So episode 157 is still broke, I hear.
No, it's fixed.
Oh, okay.
I just checked.
I wasn't really paying attention. I was thinking about raping sisters.
Oh, God.
Ugh.
Cosby amused me.
Next topic.
We don't have to get into the WoW stuff, but I wasn't really paying much attention to anything else. Did anything cool at all happen at BlizzCon with, like, Diablo 3? There was a monk thing or something that they demoed, I guess, but I was just wondering if any, like, useful information came out about D3.
Well, here's the two pieces of information. One was direct, which was the monk is a new class in Diablo 3. Now, the sort of indirect news about Diablo 3 is it's not coming out next year. Because Blizzard says it's going to be 2 games next year, one of which is obviously StarCraft 2. And they also announced that Cataclysm, the next WoW expansion, is coming out in 2010. So those are your 2 games. So Diablo 3 is obviously 2011.
Yeah, which is fine. Which means next BlizzCon is going to be all Diablo 3.
Okay, the only other 2 pieces of news out of BlizzCon was, well, this is sort of WoW related. There is going to be a World of Warcraft magazine.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know they still killed trees and printed things like that.
Yeah, neither did I. From what I read, they're going to do... Because my question was, well, what are you going to do in print that you can't get online, which is pretty much why print is dying. From what I understand, they're going to do, like, strategies on raid instances and interview kind of stuff.
Why?
Well, why would they make a magazine in the first place? But if you move past that, the only information you can really put in there that isn't wildly out of date by the time it's printed is that kind of stuff. But yeah, you can go back to the question of why would you bother making a magazine in the first place?
Because that's Blizzard's way of burning $100 bills. Oh, there's a stack over there. We don't need those. We'll just burn them by printing a magazine.
That would be pretty friggin' sweet if, like, the magazine was printed on $100 bills.
And the last piece of news was about the new BattleNet. It's going to be kind of like Xbox Live. You can in-game access to friends lists, stat achievement tracking, blah, 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 parental controls, league play stuff, chatting. And then the big news is that for at least StarCraft 2, as of right now, they're going to allow a map section where you can put up free and paid for maps. So a user, someone who's good at using the map or SDK for a game, can make a
mod community stuff.
Yeah. And actually for StarCraft 2, the maps are beyond just maps. They actually can do full mod capabilities in the maps. So you can sell those over Battle.net 2.0 for StarCraft 2.
That's crazy, man. That's such a waste of time.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about paying for maps.
Well, again, it's more than just maps. They're actually full mod utilities. Because remember that old StarCraft game, Ghost, which is a third-person game that was supposed to come out? It was always in development.
That never did.
Never came out. Well, someone took this map editor for StarCraft 2 and actually made a Ghost-like game. So it's actually a full mod system. It's more than just a plain map.
Not sure how I feel about that. I mean, it could go either way.
Well, I'm pretty sure you don't have to charge.
No, you don't have to. You can make free.
That's true, but if you want to charge, hopefully there's some board out there that decides, what the cap is that you can charge for a mod.
Either that or you can play it before you buy it, because I'm not going to just go out and buy a bunch of mods and find out that they suck. Of course, I'm not going to play StarCraft 2 anyway, so I don't really give a shit.
Yeah, I don't care either.
See? This is not the group to talk about these. Although, who knows what this might mean for Diablo 3.
Right, yeah.
Mods for Diablo?
Well, there are mods for Diablo 2.
There are.
Apparently some very good ones. But I don't think you can play them with your Battle.net characters, so you guys never really cared.
Oh, yeah. That's that whole, like, Titan Quest did the same thing. You could do all kinds of mods. You could make a guy with all the best equipment. That's that crap that Chris got into. I forget what the name of the program was called, Defiler or something like that.
It's called the AIDS.
Yeah, you could you could modify every single aspect of the game, including the character, which meant there was really no point in leveling a character. You just make an instant high-level character with all the best equipment.
I need some good gear. Here's some good gear. I need this. Here's this.
I constantly need this.
The only thing I need more than this is that.
Oh, don't get into that.
Next topic.
Mailbag.
Oh, jeez.
Let me try again. Mailbag.
When the time comes, you're all going to be so much...
Mailbag.
That was a good one. Just use that.
Here's our first voice entry.
Oh, I gotta listen. Can't you just tell me what it says?
Wait.
Hey, I want to know how you guys felt about the new Fallout New Vegas. I want to know how you guys felt about Bethesda not making that one, and like if you feel that they'll do a better job or an okay job or mediocre.
I can never understand people. Did he ask about the Fallout 3 baguette?
It's so crunchy on the outside and chewy on the inside.
He's asking about Fallout New Vegas.
Oh, that's much less interesting than the Fallout 3 baguette.
Yes, it is. So, this is another game. It's not downloadable content. It's a new game set in the Fallout universe. But it's not being made by Bethesda. It's being made by Obsidian, who did Neverwinter Nights 2 and Knights of the Old Republic 2.
Which I liked, so I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt, and we'll see how it goes.
Is it going to be more Fallout-y, or is it going to be more Fallout 3? Which was like first-person shooter.
Okay, I apologize. I didn't say this. It's set in the Fallout universe using the Fallout 3 engine.
Okay, so it's going to be essentially like a add-on for Fallout 3, except they're not selling it as such. Which is going to suck, because if it looks like Fallout 3 and plays like Fallout 3 and is based on the Fallout 3 engine, and is really going to be like a add-on for Fallout 3 except sold separately, it's going to piss people off, kind of, because you're not going to be able to use your Fallout 3 character. You're going to be starting from scratch, which is kind of a dangerous thing there. I just hope it doesn't feel so much like an add-on that you play it and are like, the 200 hours I put into Fallout 3, wish I could use my character for this.
Do you think that would be costly for the devs to do that?
Allow you to import your character.
Right.
I think it's more going for the actual story, and also don't forget, when we're talking about all these type of games, the story really is probably the biggest element to these games and what makes them good. So I would expect them to have a really good story and role-playing game, like being very immersive and giving you a nice role-playing feel just in the Fallout universe. That's what I'm expecting from it.
You're probably not playing as the Lone Wanderer, which is the kind of generic name for the character in Fallout 3. It's probably completely different.
So what you're saying is games like this wouldn't be that important to transfer over an old character or whatever?
No, it wouldn't. When you're done, by the time you're done with the game, your guy's maxed. You can't do anything else with him anyway. So what are you really going to transfer over?
Next topic.
Hey kids at the Gamercast Network, I find myself with the same types of opinions on video games as you guys have, and I also consider myself a non-vocal minority. I was wondering what you guys think about the future of video gaming if people such as ourselves continue to not speak up and let the wave of zombie retards influence the way our games are made.
I have no idea, because I don't know how you would influence them without screaming bloody murder.
The only way to influence people usually is to not buy or buy their product.
Which you do, but it doesn't work. But hey, keep doing it, because that's the only way.
Which doesn't work. I just find it ironic. It's like, the only way to do it is to not buy their product, which never works, but it's the only way to do it, so keep doing it, even though it doesn't do anything.
The problem with zombie retards is there's so many of them, and they all are much more willing to part with their money than we are. See? So they'll buy anything.
See, that's why they need to legalize violence.
What would you do? Go to the store and hold a gun there and decide who should buy and what they should buy?
Yeah.
That'd be sweet.
Like Nazis.
No, I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't hold the gun to the head while they were buying it. I'd wait to see what they bought and then beat them. Freedom of choice. Just choose wrong and you're going to get beaten.
You chose poorly.
You just stand behind them with a baseball bat while they're picking out a game and just be like, don't be nervous. Don't be nervous.
It's okay. It's okay.
I could see Keith standing at like Best Buy or something and, oh, you got Madden there? You shouldn't buy that. It doesn't have 4-player co-op. No, I told you shouldn't buy it.
As he reaches for the Madden 10 box, he's just like, I
don't know. I mean, I'm not you, but I wouldn't get that. I'm just saying.
I mean, feel free to get that, but...
But, things happen. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. It'd be a shame if this bat had to connect with your femur multiple times because of your poor choice. So, here, I'll even give you another chance. Flip the coin. Come on.
But hey, don't let me influence you. Buy the game if you want it. I'm just saying, broken femur. Ever have a spiral fracture? Not good. Madden 10, spiral fracture. You gotta weigh the pros and cons.
Can you cause a spiral fracture? I thought it had to be like, internally. I thought it had to be like a pressure.
Oh, I'm pretty sure you could cause one.
If I try hard enough, I'm pretty sure I can cause one.
Knock him down, grab the leg, twist really hard.
Okay, yeah, that would work.
I got a pair of vice grips that says yes.
And even if it's not a spiral fracture, your leg will be spiraled and fractured. So it's the worst.
So technically, yeah.
Ooh, spiral? Like spiral ham?
Like a honey-baked ham. That's what your bones will look like.
Dude, that'd be funny to hit someone with a honey-baked ham. Because it would hurt.
A lot. Those things are like 5 pounds.
Yeah, I know. You just be like, oh my god, and you just club them and run away, and then he'd be like, I was attacked by a man wielding a honey-baked ham.
Yeah, like a honey-baked ham. And you know that bone that goes through the middle? Could you leave the protruded bone that comes all the way out? Could you leave that? It gives me something to grip onto when I'm swinging it at people.
Next topic.
Here we go. I think we've answered this once before, but we'll try it again. Old is new. From Tonic BH. With the recent announcement of a new, smaller model PlayStation 3, some people were found to be disappointed when the PlayStation 2 backwards compatibility was not announced in the unit.
Oh, enough! Go into a hole and die! Just die!
Okay, let me keep reading here. A further slap to the face is when some big Sony exec said that there was going to be no more PS2 backwards compatibility for this or any future PlayStation 3 models. So this dude owns a 40GB PlayStation 3, but he still has to have a PlayStation 2 plugged in to play PlayStation 2 games.
There's a simple solution to that problem. Take all your PlayStation 2 games and throw them the away. Jesus Christ, they're like 5 years old now. Just move on, man. Move on. She doesn't want to go out with you. She's not going to call you back. You just let it go. All right?
I'll ask the question, what the hell? Do you guys even care about backwards compatibility?
No. It's not. It's a moot point. You don't play any of the old games anyway. You may keep them and say, oh, wow, this is sweet. I'll play it again later. But you don't.
Yeah, the one game that I probably would want to play on the PS2 again was the original Guitar Hero, and that guitar and stuff probably isn't even compatible with the PS3, so...
Okay, on a related note here, from Andrew. Hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Hey, guys.
I was just wondering...
Hey.
Toodles. You're delaying the show. I know you have to go eat, but the more you do that, the more you delay it.
Now we're adding more content, so it's actually 30 minutes.
This is what they show up every week for, and if they don't get it, they throw beer bottles at your car.
Okay, from Andrew, I was just wondering what your guys' thoughts are about the new PlayStation 3 Slim.
No one cares. Next.
And about how Microsoft is trying to keep up by dropping the prices of their Elite systems by $100.
No one cares. Next.
It's an excellent move. I highly applaud them for their business savvy.
I would like to know if you think the Sony will finally take over, or will the Xbox stay strong?
The Xbox will stay strong, but Sony will also begin to take over.
There will be profit made by both companies. Games will be sold. People on forums will have discussions about them that end in calling each other gay and questioning their ethnicity.
Hey, Golden, if you want to go buy a PlayStation 3, now's the time to do it. Go buy a PlayStation 3. Do I think this is going to be some make or break? All of a sudden, PlayStation 3 is going to be everything? No. But yes, I'm sure it can't hurt. Knocking $100 off the price of anything can't hurt for its sales.
Next topic.
I love how we attack all of our mail.
They'll learn.
Mail, I hate you. I'm gonna attack you.
We could end 15 minutes early if we didn't have all this mail to read. Jesus. Look, there's like 15 of these things. Well, and none of them are any good.
No, some are good.
No, I'm telling you, none of them are any good. I haven't even read them, and I know they're no good.
Here we go. Let's try this one. Ready? From Murdo.
Yeah, see, right there. You can tell right by that this one's no good. Next.
No. Do you think Modern Warfare 2?
Never played it. Next.
Well, obviously you haven't played it. It's not out yet.
I didn't play the first one. F*** 'em. Next.
I know others here have played the first one at least.
I didn't hear the game.
Do you think Modern Warfare 2 will replicate Call of Duty 4's massive impact on first-person shooters with brand new features and gameplay styles?
No, it'll dish you up more of the same, just pretty. No, not even really much prettier, just pretty.
I'm sure to be pretty much like the jump from Halo 2 to Halo 3, and the crowd that enjoyed Call of Duty 4 will enjoy or want to play.
I'm sure uninformed opinion here.
No, it's going to be better, but it's still going to be the same kind of game. So
I bet it'll have zombies.
Please tell me, are they seriously putting zombies in Modern Warfare 2?
No, they're not putting zombies in Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, you heard it here first. Fact. Zombies in Modern Warfare 2. Fact.
No, there's no zombies in
Fact.
No.
Fact.
No.
Dude, just say it's a fact, and on the 1% chance that it's right, and we ended up, like, breaking the story. Think of how cool, we got inside sources and
Next topic.
Okay, here we go. Another piece of mail. It's Matt again. I've been thinking lately about opening up a game store, like GameStop.
Wow, no, I'm not saying you're doomed to failure. Keith will, though.
you're doomed to fail.
But his store is not going to be douchey like GameStop, and he's even thinking about putting in arcade machines. Should he go through with this, or will it end up being a terribly shattered dream pie?
Oh, God, we don't even have a piece of food that would describe what would happen to your dreams. Like, Shattered Dream Pie would be like, that'd be like off in the distance somewhere.
That would be like opening a store that, sells cassette tapes and vinyl records. Like, now is not the time to innovate a store to sell video games when digital downloads are quickly going to be taking over the majority of video game sales. Not to mention the fact that GameStop has 153,000 stores worldwide.
I will say, though, there's one right by my work, and I went in to pick up Batman because it was right there. They wouldn't let me buy it because I had to pre-order it to buy it. So then I just hit Best Buy on the way home.
They did that to me when the DS or the DS Lite, I forget which one, it was the DS. I walked into the store, I'm like, yeah, I want a DS. Did you pre-order it? No. Oh, we don't have any for you then. You're not going to be able to find one anywhere. And this was in Mayfield. GameStop is literally across the street from Best Buy.
Dude, are you serious? You can see it's right there. I mean, I could just walk across the street, but I'm here because I was on this side.
Yeah. So I walk into Best Buy and I go to the game section, and they, like Keith said, they literally had like this gigantic display of, like, how you go to the grocery store every once in a while and they stack up soup cans in a cool thing.
Pam, $1.99. Get all the Pam you can carry.
They had thousands of them, and I'm like, you guys, this is just a display, right? You guys have these in stock? And the guy looked at me and then looked at the display and then looked at me and he's like, yeah.
What are you, retarded?
Right. I'm like, okay, I'll take one. And they're like, dude was like, oh, okay, congratulations.
Very good. You picked up a game off of a stack of games. You must be proud. I'll check you out.
Why don't I go ahead and take you to the checkout counter? Yeah, I'm going to lead you there just to be sure you don't, drool on something or take a dump in the aisle, because that's kind of the person I think you are at this point.
I so wanted to, take it and walk back into GameStop, but, it was way
It was on the other side of the street.
Yeah, I mean...
So to answer this guy's question, I mean, if you've got tons of money to throw at it and you've got the means and whatever to cover the overhead, I'd say go for it.
I think the proper phrase would be if you have tons of money to throw away.
And you know what? If you do, mail some to us and we'll get you a weekly show.
Yeah, because those arcade systems are usually $2 to $4 grand, depending on what you're looking to get. I mean, unless you're getting some sort of retro thing for $500-$600.
Arcades aren't that popular anymore. I mean,
no, not in America.
What if we had a strip club arcade combo?
Oh, hell yeah. Well, no, that would fail too, because no one would play games.
Or no one would want to play the games. Why is this sticky? Why? Oh, God.
No, but I mean, we could get bargain women that aren't that hot. They're just okay. And so then they'll be torn between the okay strippers and the video game.
Well, then why in God's name would you want to go to that place then? You can, play video games in public or look at average-looking girls. It'd be like Purgatory, the strip club.
And that's what we could call it. We could call it Purgatory.
Hey, did you guys check out Purgatory? It was all right.
It was all right.
We've got strippers. They all have C-sections, and they're kind of ugly. But we've got video games. We've got Pac-Man and Street Fighter 1 and Pole Position. And we've got the thing where you grab onto the handles and it vibrates, and we call it the shocker.
You don't want to grab those things.
Well, let's just say it's been used extensively.
The good news is, though, when you grab the hand grips, it's hard to let go because they're so sticky.
Next topic.
This is from Sandy.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
What?
Didn't we make a rule last time that if you were a chick and you're sending in a question, it had to be accompanied by a picture to verify your chickness?
Or is Sandy one of those names like Leslie where it could be a dude?
There you go, see? A few episodes ago, you mentioned City of Heroes, so I checked it out and thought it was pretty cool. I have a level 9 Villain Brute on Pinnacle and a level 9 Hero Blaster on Champion. Anyways, she was wondering your faction level class and what server you guys play on.
We used to play on what, Victory?
Yeah, but I don't. What do you mean faction level? I don't know what that means.
Oh, were you villain or hero?
Oh, I got both.
Yeah, we got tons of both.
I mean, pretty much pick a side and pick a level, and we got someone close to it.
So we're on Victory. That's the important part.
I like how he didn't say the name of our characters.
No, not at all.
They didn't ask for the names.
Well, you got to be more specific. Or send pictures. That would really influence our decision.
And you can't look like you work in purgatory.
No.
By the way, awesome name for the game store / strip club / sushi bar. Call it Purgatory.
Come eat your sushi off of the C-section scar.
gives you a line to follow.
Way to ruin the dream, Bob. Way to ruin the dream.
Okay, that's good. I think we can stop there now.
That's a good visual to go out on.
And that was Video Game Episode... And that was...
Video Game Episode number show. Changes.
And that was Video Game Episode number 156, 157, whatever the number you want.
You said this is Video Game number 157.
For Sunday, August 23rd or August 30th, whatever the you want.
2009. Any ham sandwiches, shattered dream pies, or bear fruit, or May cakes, or whatever the you want to give out to people. Go right ahead.
Make cakes.
Oh, wait, that's right. Apathy cakes, thank you.
I got purgatory. You should get an apathy cake. Because it's alright. But just alright.
That's all they serve.
Our apathy cake needs to have a C-section scar on it.
Hold on. A piping hot bowl of fail soup.
Yeah, that's got to be one notch down from Shattered Dream Pie. Fail soup.
That was, they're discussing that on the forums. They were coming up with fail soup.
But it's got to either be so hot that it's like boiling or ice cold.
It's burnt, and then it was left out so long it's ice cold.
It's got skin on top.
Yeah.
You're gonna eat it and like it.
Fail soup. You're going to eat it and like it. There you go. It's even got a slogan.
Apathy cake to punch out.
Yeah, because it was alright.
It was alright. Had potential, but it's just, meh.
Ham sandwich of Batman, because it's a lot of fun. Like I said, I highly recommend you go rent it.
It's so good, I can't recommend enough that you rent it.
I can't recommend enough not purchasing it. Because it's a once through and then you're done.
But it's a fun once through.
Like Purgatory.
And as usual, send your comments, questions, queries, concerns, or roll call question to the mailbag at mailbag@videogameshow.org, Skype us at videogameshow, or call us at 320-300-GAME. That is a standard long-distance call, and all normal fees apply. And that's a wrap. Good night.
Those bullets?
No, I just keep dropping Iceman.
Iceman? Val Kilmer's at your house?
No, the Iceman bust.
You're playing with an icy bust? What?
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. An Iceman mini statue, which is a bust, which was broken by accident while I was in Hong Kong. I just dropped
Well,
it.
dropping it's going to help.
Well,
Oh, see?
I got a new one. That's the old one. That's the broken one.
So now it's just for dropping.
No, this is my bust I'd like to drop.
This is my dropping bust.
Yeah, I'm really concerned, if gravity still works, so I had to get my dropping bust to check.